It's on the screen.
Okay, so ladies, let's talk real quick about the importance of having great things to enjoy toys to your maximum. So first and foremost, you want to make sure that you have a good cleanser. Please don't use soap, don't use antibacterial soap, do not stick them in your dishwasher. I've heard it all bad ideas. Yeah, don't go to their house for dinner. And I'll tell you why. The first and most important reason is that your internal pH is extremely sensitive. It's kept in balance by good bacteria. So if you introduce a harsh detergent, much less antibacterial, you're going to kill off all your good guys and leave yourself open to all those nasty infections. The second reason really that you want a good cleanser is because soaps don't wash cleanly. Think of your shower wall this morning. That soap scum is not a good look on your toy. Okay? It's like the Dove commercial, really. So this bottle is all of $15. It's a heck of a lot cheaper than a tube of Monostat, which is what you're going to end up with if you don't use it. Okay? If you're even more bargain-minded, we actually have a concentrate. It's $1 less. You can mix it up yourself. It'll make you 60 quarts. Okay. The second thing that you absolutely positively must have, and probably the best toy that you can buy yourselves, is a great lubricant. When I talk about great lube, I'm not talking about either KY or Astroglide. If you have either of those at home, please just use them on the door handle to keep the kids out, okay? KY was formulated for surgical uses. It breaks down the friction, makes it a little bit less an optimum for intercourse, obviously. And Astroglide is notorious for causing dryness and irritation in women the day after, to where you think, oh, we had a really wild session last night. No, it was bad lube, okay? So get yourself some great lube. If you are a sensitive gal, we have a great lube called Ultra Glide Gel. It's been doctor recommended, blah, blah, blah. Super short, low ingredient list will not irritate you. But if you're not a sensitive gal, then I really highly recommend the Slick Stick. And if you can't get over the shape of it, I don't blame you. Go ahead and go down to the Target or the Walmart, get a travel shampoo bottle and squirt it in there if you must. Although I did have a hostess 4 years ago say, oh my gosh, when I ran out of the lube that was in there, I just put my suntan lotion in there. And I took it on my girls' trip out to Tahoe, and we're all by the pool putting suntan lotion on each other. So that's what I picture every time I whip this out, the cougar party at the pool in Tahoe. Whether you love or hate the shape of the container, I cannot say enough about what is in it. This lube is super spectacular, like change your life, great lube. It's really nice and thick, but it's not sticky, goopy, tacky, funky, doesn't have an awful smell, doesn't have an awful flavor. And the best part about it is that while you're moving, it stays nice and silky, but when you stop, you can just kind of rub it in like lotion. It works really well. So, customers report. Basically, she's fabulous if you're marathoners, not like marathoners, but not marathoners. But what she's particularly fabulous for is my very dear good friend Kiki here. And I'm going to apologize now if you have a sister or family member named Kiki. You can rename this if you want to. I had a customer call me and say, okay, we're calling it Charlize instead. That's fine. Whatever gets you through the night. So technically, Kiki is a male masturbation sleeve. What she is incredible for is those nights when the kids won't get off your pant leg all day, and the dog spills the water in the kitchen, and you burn dinner, and you get in bed, and you're like, and you're like, oh no, not tonight. So you go, hey, honey, have a little Kiki. So you whip out your Kiki and your Slick Stick and your sense of humor, because funny things can happen. I don't know for myself. Maybe I can fake it. We'll see. Never fake it. Okay. So you get a little bit of lube in your Kiki, and you get a little lube on your man. Hey, don't know much that I make $100 an hour doing this. You too can make $100 an hour doing this. Okay. So as I'm lubing up the Slick Stick, and then, so I'm going to kind of fake it. Okay, but I really put it on there. So I've got it going on the shaft, and I say, so this is as close to a threesome as we're getting in my bedroom, seriously, okay? And then I refer back to the Embrace lubricant, and I say if you wanted to, you could use a little bit of that flavored lubricant we talked about earlier. Just like the tip, it's not a big deal. No more TMJ, no more lockjaw, okay? Seriously, will save your natural life. I don't know what happens, but all of a sudden when you go to give your man a little oral, he morphs into the 8.5-minute man. Are you freaking kidding me over here? You're 2.5 minutes for everything else. I'm dying, okay? So with Kiki, it's not that big of a deal. You know, like the tip, go watch a little TV, paint your toenails, whatever. It's over in the toilet. Super simple. And then, best of all, when he's getting ready to ejaculate, you just very slowly over the tip, and she will swallow it all up for you. There's all of your mess, instead of on your chest or in your hair or on the sheets, which they always think is so funny. It's not funny. I have to clean that up, seriously. So, really super handy, spectacular gal. Look what I got you, honey, but really it's for you, okay? So, that is Kiki. And the nice thing about Kiki is that this end is clearly like the vulva. But this end is for a little anal something. So if you didn't want to get that Tickle My Tush book that I talked about earlier and you don't want to go there, then Kiki will do it for you.